Thank you, Madam Mayor. I'll get my speech this time. I was in America in August 2015, and it was when there were 16 candidates fighting for the Republican nomination. And I remember watching it in the various hotels I stayed in when I was around America, and watching the debates, and thinking to myself, there's absolutely no way that this guy, Donald Trump, who simply spent the entire these interviews that he was doing just abusing all the other his party rivals, there's no way that America would ever vote for this guy. And it feels like I've been in a bad dream for the past year and a half. And somehow it's one of these bad dreams where you just can't wake up from it. Because the problem is that this is now reality. And reality, we've had a glimpse of our future, of Brexit Britain, shackled to Donald Trump. That is what we are hurtling towards very rapidly. And I'm not anti-American. And I've heard over the years, I'm 53 years old, and I've heard for decades a lot of anti-American commentary from various people. And I don't support it. And I think we are a friend of America. We have common values with America. Things like freedom of the individual, freedom of religion, freedom of the press, and so on. We have a shared history as well. And I have to say that there have been times in our history when we have relied on America. And without America, we would have gone under. We would have been on the losing side in the Second World War if it wasn't for America. We would have had to come to some kind of compromise peace with Germany in the First World War if it wasn't for America coming in. Admittedly late, it came in on our side anyway. So I'm not anti-American. I'm anti-Trump. This guy is a bully. He's a misogynist. He's a racist. Islamophobic, xenophobic, Europhobic. He describes an entire nation's men as rapists at the same time as bragging about sexually assaulting women. He's a protectionist who builds walls. I've not yet heard him come out with any homophobic comments, but judging by the people he's appointed to the high office, and clearly we're going to have an administration that is almost certainly going to be homophobic. And Warren found something at lunchtime, a draft executive order that's been leaked out, which will clearly make it quite legal to discriminate against gays, bisexuals, lesbians. So that's what we're shackled to. That's what we're fighting. That's what I'm against. And there's an awful lot there to dislike. Now, I've heard it said that these are the policies of America. They elected Donald Trump. It's their internal affairs. That's true. Except he didn't actually win the popular vote. It was a bit like the 1951 general election. He won the electoral college vote. Hillary won the popular vote. And there are international obligations that apply to America, and we quite rightfully are the people who should be looking for those to be defended as well, regardless of which country that we happen to be in or which country we're referring to. For example, human rights, they don't end at an international border. That's why we sign human rights legislation, human rights agreements throughout the world. And refugee obligations as well. He has just written off his entire obligation to the refugee world. And clearly that has impacts on us here, because we have taken refugees. And I'm proud of the fact that we have taken refugees from war zones around the world, and particularly from Syria. And imagine what it's going to be like now, talking to the rest of the world, to a regime that carries out torture, when you're shackled to a president who actually believes torture is the right thing to do. I don't want our country to become Trump roadkill. But that is what I fear. And I was horrified at the unseemly haste of Theresa May to rush over to be the first through the Trump White House doors. Now, when I watched it after, she is desperate for a trade deal. She wants to get off the airplane at Heathrow Airport with that, waving that bit of paper that says, you know, appease May, it's trade in our time. And I can tell you now, we've actually got a good trading relationship with America. We sell 4 times more things to them than they do to us. And that's exactly the sort of thing that Donald Trump dislikes. So any trade deal for us is going to have to open our doors to all the rubbish that the European Union protects us from. Things like hormone-filled beef, or chickens that have been steeped in chlorine, which will then be on our shelves ready for people to eat. I personally have a solution to the travel ban. I'm not going to be visiting America whilst he is president. That's a difficult decision for me because I love America and I have been many times before, and it's a vast country and there's still large parts of it I want to visit, but I can't go whilst he is leader of that country. Now, this state visit will go ahead. It's too late to cancel it, although offering him one 7 days after he was first appointed to office, compared to the 3 years for Obama or 4 years for George W. Bush, this really leaves you wondering what this government of ours is up to. And just to refer to Donald Trump's reasons for some of his recent actions, to make America safe again. Some of you probably may well have seen this, but I got the figures for numbers of Americans killed. Armed toddlers kill more people in America than terrorists do. There have been no murders on American soil by terrorists from the 7 nations that are now undergoing a travel ban. And if he really wants to make America safe again, tackle the problem of 11,700 Americans being shot and killed by other armed Americans. That's the equivalent of 24 jumbo jets a year crashing in America. One every 2 weeks. 400 or 500 passengers. That is a situation that needs addressing, and it's one that he is not. Now, as many of you know, I'm not a great one for protest. Last year, that started to change for me. I went on the Gay Pride Parade in Newcastle, first time ever, and that was to celebrate diversity. In September, I went on the pro-Europe demonstration in Newcastle. Indeed, I was one of the speakers. When Trump comes, and he will, I'm going to be there as part of the biggest protest this country has ever seen. And I hope everybody here will be there as well. But this motion is about saying to the government, we will not take part in any Trump visit. If he wants to travel around the country, if he passes through Gateshead, we will have nothing to do with it. We will provide no resources. There will be no money. Invites will be turned down. That is what this is about. And I hope everybody here will vote for this motion.